Three stock plays you do not want to miss out on right now. We are in October. This is October 9th, 2025. And so here's a couple that I really like. So the first one starting off is PayPal. I like what they have been doing recently. It has been on a strong decline from the beginning of the year, and then it came up and retested a level, and then on earnings, big strong drop, and now we have it actually gapped up on some news and gapped up on this break of this trend line, and right now it's just kind of just sitting flat. But I really like this play for the next couple months. It's not, again, nothing ever goes just straight up unless if there is some just crazy news happening. But I do like this play nonetheless. I think it could definitely rock all the way up here into even just 80 for sure, which is only about 6% away. But I like even it retesting this gap up here, somewhere in this range of 86 to 84. So I'm looking for that. And also we have this level as well. So if it can actually break through, it could actually, and this the longer it goes, the higher it would be as well. But I like that range up there for a target. If it does come back into this range, what I plan on doing is adding another position down here as well. I just think it's just really strong right now. And so if it does come in back into this zone, I could see a nice little pop. I could see a nice little bounce right there. So that's kind of my game plan for PayPal. Another one is Amazon. So Amazon looks super strong right now, and I have a couple points that I want to make about this. And from a technical perspective, we have tested the 216 support level 3 different times. So 1, 2, 3. We tested that 3 different times. So that was the one note, that a very specific note that I wanted to mention, as far as it moving down. It has hit this 3 times. So it's just gonna, if it comes back down into this, we can even zoom up a little bit, it's gonna have a hard time breaking that. And so I really like where we're at with Amazon. The options are a little bit expensive, but you could play debit spreads. You could do a lot of stuff with this. I even think that they have the 2x. I don't know what the ticker is on that. I've never actually traded it with Amazon, but I know a lot of these have them. But nonetheless, I really like Amazon long here. You can grab a couple shares, even like I said, even some debit spreads. And also I just think that that it has, with the holidays coming up, even with their prime, their big deals that they just had, I think that was a pretty good success. But holiday shopping is around the corner, and I think that I think we'll start to see a nice little move up here, and I think the target of 238 is a pretty safe target. But I definitely think it could move far more than that. So that's it. That's the second play. That's Amazon. Next one would be Upwork. And so I really like this type of trade where it breaks a resistance level and then come back into it. And so that's kind of what the idea would be. PayPal, if it does break that level, and we can even just draw this even flat, if it breaks this level and then comes back into it. I really like these trades, and I really like the just what Upwork has been able to do. So they actually had a couple notes here on Upwork, is the reason why I'm a pretty big bull on it as well. It broke out at 1780 and it ran up to 2050. So it ran up to 2050, and so that was a nice initial breakout. And also with the AI boom, right? There's a lot of I think that this could shake up the regular 9 to 5, and folks are jumping on Upwork left and right to get into some of these side jobs and even full-time job. I know a few guys just personally that has jumped into Upwork and doing really well on it. So I think that is another key aspect that could really drive this up. And then recent acquisitions. And so It has bought Ascend, I believe that's what it's called, and it handles legal, hiring, payroll, all that good stuff. And then Bubty, which is, these are kind of some odd names, but nonetheless, they're doing some stuff. So they're getting legal, they're getting payroll stuff that is really that is going to be helping out drastically with internal stuff. It also manages so Bubty, it manages freelancers onboarding and compliance. So there's a couple things like that they're doing, that they're heading in the right direction, and you know, combination with that, I think in the next 5 to 10 years we could see a major shift into the 9 to 5s, and it could really disrupt the traditional 9 to 5s that so many people are doing and grinding. I really think that it could be something where folks are going into. So that is the three. We're going in PayPal, Amazon, and Upwork. Those are the three stocks that I really like right now. What do you guys think? Are you guys interested in these stocks at all? Let me know. It's what's great about YouTube. What's great about trading is that you can have different opinions, different thoughts about some of these stocks. I think probably the strongest of the three. Upwork is in just an incredible position, and I just think with just like with the couple acquisitions that they had, mixed in with just the boom in interest in folks jumping in on their platform, and money coming in is just it's going to be at an all-time high, I believe, and it could be a rocket. It could be an absolute rocket coming into the end of the year and even into 2026 and beyond. So the next several years, this could be a strong candidate to continue to go up. And a lot of you folks will say, well, wouldn't AI actually decrease the amount of job postings and interests? Because yes and no, because think about it, right? With the demand in AI, folks are able to do a lot more with their current skill sets. And so what that means is that there's going to be people jumping in on there, getting in on jobs where they prior wouldn't be able to do it as high as quality as what they would with the power of AI. And I'm not talking about the folks that does one prompt in ChatGPT, says give me an email for this, and then it does the regular old. And no, I'm talking about guys that are actually workers, that folks that know how to work with AI and know how to do things. And so I would not be worried about AI hurting Upwork. In fact, I believe that it actually could help it in the long run. So Upwork, Amazon, PayPal, those are the three. Let me know if you have any thoughts about that, and I'll see you guys in the next video.